Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow morning, and every news station is blinking the same. Breaking news headline. Yellowstone has erupted. Not just a volcano, but the biggest supervolcano on the planet. Within hours, America is in chaos. Millions of lives are at risk. Planes can't fly. Cities are choked with ash. And the entire world enters a new kind of darkness. But what would really occur if Yellowstone were to erupt tomorrow? Yellowstone National Park seems like a peaceful haven. Lakes, forests, hot springs, and geysers. But beneath this calm exterior lies a time bomb waiting to explode. A magma chamber so vast, it would fill the Grand Canyon more than 11 times. This is no ordinary volcano. Yellowstone is a supervolcano, one of only a handful on Earth. Its eruptions are thousands of times more powerful than an ordinary volcano. Yellowstone last erupted 640,000 years ago. Before that, it erupted 1.3 million years ago, and before that, 2.1 million years ago. Scientists believe this means the volcano may now be overdue. How it would start? If Yellowstone were to blow tomorrow, it would not start with a massive Hollywood-style explosion. First, the ground would start to quake. Earthquake swarms would rock Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. Steam vents and geysers would get hotter, spewing water higher into the air. Scientists who keep watch over the park would instantly recognize that something enormous was imminent. But no matter how fast they raised the warning, millions of people would have only hours, maybe minutes, to evacuate. The eruption itself would be unimaginable. A blast so enormous it would destroy everything within 100 miles of Yellowstone instantly. Towns like Cody, Bozeman, and Jackson Hole would be destroyed. It would be succeeded by a deadly pyroclastic flow wall of superheated gas and rock moving at over 300 miles an hour. That would burn and bury everything in its path. For hundreds of miles in all directions, survival would be all but impossible. But the real killer would be the ash. The explosion would shoot ash more than 20 miles into the atmosphere. Winds would carry it across the United States, Denver, Salt Lake City, and even Chicago might be blanketed with several inches of ash. New York and Washington, D.C. might receive a light gray dust coating everything. Airports would shut down. Highways would be impassable. Water supplies would become contaminated. Farms across the Midwest would collapse under the weight of toxic ash, killing crops and livestock. In a matter of days, America would be faced with its worst agricultural disaster in history. With farms devastated, transportation crippled, and millions of Americans homeless, the US economy would collapse. Power grids would fail. Hospitals would run out of supplies. Supermarkets would be stripped bare in hours. The cost of the damage? Trillions of dollars. The United States government, already strained to the limit by attempting to provide for millions of refugees, would be pushed to the edge of collapse. But the disaster wouldn't stop at America's borders. The ash cloud would envelop the globe, circling Earth within a period of weeks. Sunlight would be blocked out, dropping global temperatures by as much as 10 degrees. Scientists call this a volcanic winter. Crops would fail worldwide. Countries that depend on US agriculture would die. Starvation could hit billions. Food prices would skyrocket. Global trade would stop. And political instability would explode as nations fought over limited resources. The Yellowstone eruption wouldn't be America's problem alone. It would be humanity's problem. Can humanity survive? Could we survive something like this? Possibly, but it wouldn't be easy. NASA scientists have even proposed drilling into Yellowstone's magma chamber to slowly relieve the pressure. But that idea may take decades and cost billions of dollars. The truth is, if Yellowstone were to erupt tomorrow, humans would struggle to adapt. A few humans might survive in underground bunkers or in areas far away from the ash cloud. But life, as we know it, would never again be the same. Here's the good news. Scientists say Yellowstone is not showing signs of an eruption any time in the near future. Yes, the ground moves. Yes, there are earthquakes. but those are typical for a living, breathing supervolcano daughter as a matter of fact. The chances of Yellowstone erupting in any given year are less than 1 in 700,000, so the danger is real, but it's not one we need to concern ourselves with tomorrow. Yellowstone may be quiet today, but beneath its beauty lies one of Earth's greatest threats. One day, whether tomorrow or thousands of years from now, it will erupt again. The question is, when that day comes, will the world be ready? So tell us, if Yellowstone erupted tomorrow, what would you do first? Would you fight to survive a new world in the dark? Let us know in the comments below.